and a duel is due, then the red and the white and the blue will come through when Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Ah, there we go, number 2. I think that's the digit I need, maybe. Yes, there we go. Man, that was a bit of a jumbled up mess. And for my efforts, okay, makes perfect sense. Don't even pretend that it doesn't. Okay, so I just decided to run all the way back to this huge cavernous pit and see if I could somehow get back to that locked off area, and maybe now that I have the shield I could enter it somehow. But no, from this area there's no way for me to get back around the sides, but good thing I did come all the way back here. There's another breakable wall. Should have noticed it before. Always be on the lookout for breakable walls. Like here. Okay, so there's this. Another Zemo diary entry. Wow. So there was another secret thing here, but this isn't actually the area I was thinking of. I don't know if you can remember. Can I turn around and jump? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I might have locked myself off from being able to get it forever. Just explode some stuff in my frustration. But yeah, round in one of these areas on the side, as I climbed up a ladder, there was a locked off area, and I thought, I'll figure out how to get there later, but for the moment there's no way for me to get back around the sides. I went from that chain and dropped down here, but there's no way for me to get back. Unfortunate. Oh well. Anything I miss, I guess I'll just play the whole game again. You know, unless it's not important at all and it's just some concept art or something. But Zemo diary entries and those film reels where all the science experiments get talked about, I'd really want to unlock all of those. Well, that seemed incredibly easy. Maybe I'm just confusing myself, but I swear I didn't see a solution to that last time. Well, I'm probably confusing you more than I am myself, but let's run around and find that door that I just opened. Did I open? Nope, not this one. This way. Okay, schematics. And some experience points. Alright, so that was it. Let's continue again. Okay, so unfortunately I've discovered that this game very heavily relies on checkpoints. You can't actually save progress like any time you want. You have to hit a checkpoint and then you can quit the game knowing that you haven't lost a bunch of progress. So the area just up ahead where I fought those guys that came in, yeah, so that was a checkpoint. Everything that I then ran back and did, I've lost, so I'm just gonna have to do it all quickly again and then continue onwards without losing all that process. So yeah, if you get this game, once you hit a checkpoint, then you can quit and do something else. You can't just quit the game whenever you want to, otherwise you'll lose a bunch of dossier folders and schematics and experience points and things like that. Alright, so now let's finally continue and go into this massive area where there's a bunch of cells. And, oh, hello. And especially hello to you. Let's deal with you instantly with my weaponization ability. So you can explode. Yep, there you go. Now it's just you and me. And now it's just me. And this is looking like, ooh, quite the complex. Alright, I guess I'll be searching through every cell. Are these actually cells? Or this may just be the living quarters for Hydra and they just don't really care how they live as long as they're serving Hydra. And oh boy, that is going to explode. Why the hell not? As if I could resist. So yeah, going to be going around destroying devices to open doors. And yeah, Hydra briefcase. I don't think they just leave these around in their cells they keep their enemies in. I think these are actually living quarters. So yeah, gonna be working my way through this giant complex, checking out all these little rooms, getting a bunch of bonus XP. Oh boy, this place is actually... Oh, hello. Okay, I guess I'm round the other side now. Let's just get a couple more points from you so I can use a crippling strike on this guy. Oh, wish I had a weaponization that... Oh, are you down? You're down. Okay, you're not actually as tough as those other big guys I've faced. Oh, damn shield, so close. There we go. Just cause another explosion because I can. Ooh. Where the hell am I? Aha, grab ledge. Okay. Man, in their own complex, they're hiding briefcases. Yeah. That big guy, even though he was supposed to have superior weaponry to the other big guys I faced, one crippling strike and a couple of hits and he was down. I was expecting him to put up a much bigger fight than that. And wow, this area is actually pretty monumental. Usually when you're exploring a supervillain's lair, it's just a couple of corridors and it like tricks you into thinking it's an enormous area, but no, this actually does feel like a supervillain complex. Okay, seriously, is this how the guys living in this area have to reach their quarters every single time? Because there's no other way for them to get here apart from doing a little leap over that ledge or climbing onto this ledge and dropping down. No other way for the people living there to get to their tiny little cramped homes. Ooh, what the hell? Come on, Cap, you're supposed to do an amazing run. No? No, you want it? Ooh, Christ! Ooh, well, that's good. Yeah, just grab a ledge and hang there as I'm getting beaten up. Jeez, where do you guys come from? Did you come out of these living quarters? And then the doors closed behind you? Maybe so. Jeez, that was a bit of a surprise. Okay, back to trying this out. No, he doesn't seem to want to do it properly. I don't know, maybe that's like a bug or something. It wasn't that little jump, which I've done before during the game. Just wasn't properly patched in or something and it doesn't work. Because obviously Cap was supposed to jump from that ledge over to the other, but he just didn't. He just comes to a stop each time. Strange. Ah, hello. Okay. Just a few more baddies. Yeah. This area. It's not great. I was talking about, yeah, this feels like a real super villain complex. All these winding passageways, all of these living quarters and things like that. And yeah, it does. It looks great. But the complete lack of enemies. I was expecting as I was running around this, people would be taking pot shots at me, that I'd be coming up against more and more of those huge guys, and it was just going to be incredible. In the heart of a supervillain complex, so many bad guys to contend with, and this whole area, whilst looking good and being a great design, it feels like it's just an excuse. Well, nothing even in here. The whole area just feels like an excuse to put all of these, like there must be 100 of these rooms in here, 100 of these tiny little rooms. It's an excuse to just put in tons of collectibles, stacks of dossier files, ceramic eggs, schematics, Zemo diary entries. Yeah, the entire area is just, and this just leads around to the other area I was running through. Let's see if I can actually figure this one out. There we go. Oh, not quite high enough. Ooh, there we go. It's just an excuse to put in a bunch of collectibles. It's like the people who made this game thought, yeah, we'll have collectibles and stuff, and it's going to be amazing. I've explored all of this area already, and it's going to be amazing. All of these collectibles that unlock so many special things, and then after they'd completed the game, they thought, oh, hang on, we haven't really made a bunch of secret areas to hide all of these things in. What shall we do? Let's just, like halfway through the game, put in this level, just a giant complex with tons of hidden rooms, and you just run around for ages, and it doesn't really feel like I've been playing Captain America for the past like 20 minutes. Like so much action and amazingness with a little bit of collection thrown in every now and then. This has just felt like Fallout or something, where after you beat the bad guys, you then spend ages roaming around the house picking up junk. So yeah, this area, terrible. Alright, so I've run around in a huge circle, picked up absolutely everything, and I think that little star on the ground, the only stairway I haven't walked up, will actually continue the game. Let's see if I'm right. Yes.
I'll give you guys a chance. Let me go, and I'll take you both on unarmed. It's the best offer you'll get. I'm trying to help you, dummy. You hear that alarm? It's him. Trust me, you'd rather take your chances with this kid.
Well, he warned you.
Bucky, are you all right? I used to get worse from that fat kid on Delancey. Big as a brick house and twice as stupid.
The others? Are they...
Alive last I saw him. Madam Hydra took Dugan and Fallsworth. That direction. But we're not the only ones. They've got POWs from everywhere. Americans, Brits, Russians, Free French, you name it. Cap, they've been tortured, starved. They need medics.
They'll get them. I'll notify Peggy to send extra transport.
And here comes the cavalry.
No one on this level. Check sector 7.
Listen, there's a railway tunnel running west of here. Ends in a bridge. They use it to bring in supplies. It's our best shot at getting that many men outside. I'll bust them out, if you can take care of the snipers in the guard tower.
Consider it done.
Here, courtesy of Stark. Miniaturized short-range radio receiver, so the invaders can keep in touch.
Amazing. Look at the size of it.
I'll be impressed when it picks up Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Now, once I get the prisoners out, I'll come back inside and...
No. We'll rendezvous with the others and head to the extraction point.
When hell freezes over.
Buck, if what you told me is true, these men will never make it on their own.
Always a killjoy, huh, Rogers?
Take care of yourself.
You too, Steve.
A little bit of camaraderie.
Leave it to me.
Alright, you got it. Whilst the bridge is loading in, I'll already get the door. Oh, hello guys. Oh. That body just went flying. Okay, up I go. Let's take out the sniper trying to take shots at my buddies. Cap, the lives of your friends are hanging in the balance. You want to climb the ladder a little bit quicker than that? No? Alright. And once again, my shield knows better than me. It hits the bad guys before I even see them. Job done.
We're all clear and heading for the train. See you there.
And what I said earlier about jumping on top of that moving train may still happen. I'm really hoping that's how we escape the classic jumping on the train scene. From on top of bridge.
Attention all security staff. This is Madam Hydra. It seems my suppressor are escaping their pen. All long-range units converge on the eastern rail bridge. The rest of you, kill the super soldier!
Alright, 2 stars. Oh, this is just showing me the way out. Okay, that's nice, so I don't have to run around blind. Very nice. Okay, so heading to the west rail towards the trains. Commandeer a Hydra train to allow the POWs to escape to safety. And surprisingly, I couldn't jump to that pipe. Seemed like the perfect height to do a little trick off of for no reason. Oh, look at all this carved rock. It's reminding me of Thunderbirds or something.
We're all aboard, Cap. I've almost got the controls unlocked.
Good going. Is there a way to open that bulkhead door?
Not from here. We need your help with that. There should be a control panel on the observation deck above you.
Copy. I'll take a look.
Yep, don't you worry. And yeah, we're pretty far down. We're actually below the train, so looks like we'll just be commandeering it, hitching a ride, not actually jumping down on top of it as it roars ahead.